What is going on, guys? It's Kevin here with ModMyMods, and it is a lovely Tuesday afternoon. Thank you for joining me for the ModMyMods news update. Today we have some lovely news to get through, some quick discussions, a couple little videos and things that I did find that I thought would be fun to share with you guys, and then we might take a look at, well, a video game. Because, I mean, that's kind of what we're all about here, right? We're all about gaming and PC modding and stuff like that, right? Oh, my microphone is quiet. All right, well, let's, I think it's the one in the back. You turn up the back here, and then it's a little bit louder. There we go. And then I got to turn down myself because I don't want to hear myself ear piercing in my ears. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Travis, thank you very much for keeping me in line and figuring out all of my bumps and bruises as we go. So thanks again for being here. Travis, again, thank you for being here as well. You know, again, today we're just going to talk about some random things here and there and go take a look at some news and some other stuff. So let's get right on into it. So today I was reading a little bit about the response that NVIDIA had. This article is on techpowerup.com. They're basically talking about how the whole bot situation and how everybody ended up buying out, well, everybody got screwed on buying out these 3080 cards, and how, well, that's not going to be the same for the 3090 cards. They're not going to do the same thing, which is good. That's good to hear, and it's good to know that we learn from our mistakes. But basically what ended up happening is that if you didn't know what happened, basically there was a bunch of people and bots that were constantly hitting the sites, constantly buying them immediately. Just, it's released, let's buy it again, buy it again, and they scooped up pretty much every 3080 that was out there. Now, obviously, there are some people that did get their hands on some. However, the stock and the availability was very limited. But if you want to go and read a little bit more about what's going on with that whole situation and the 3080 launch and what NVIDIA ended up saying, you know, obviously they apologized for everything. They're like, well, we didn't exactly expect this to happen, so sorry, guys. But they did. They did at least come out and say something about it, so that's a good pat on their back for you know, doing that. So I appreciate it. Nicholas, thanks for being here. Appreciate it, my friend. So like I said, if you want, you can go ahead and take a look at this this little write-up, because obviously they go through and they actually do a little bit of a Q&A type of thing, and how is it going to be different for the 3090 launch and that type of thing, which they are anticipating having plenty of cards in the next, what is it, the 24th? So on Thursday, when the 3090s launch, supposedly there won't be as big of a battle between the bots and the actual people that want them. So they're hopefully going to have some more sales that are actually human beings, not just people trying to take advantage of other human beings, which isn't very nice. Now, is it? If you're one of those people that are running those bot servers, why don't you just hard ride off one of the bridges, you know, when you're driving home, because that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. People want to just pretty much price gouge the crap out of these cards, which I get it, but it's not very nice to take advantage of other people, right? So if we can be nice to each other and, you know, not necessarily do that, then this world will be a better place. So that being said, if you want to take a look at this article, it's on techpowerup.com. It's a little bit farther down, but they always have some pretty good articles, and this one is actually well written. So, you know, give it a gander. Give it a read. Quick read if you'd like. Let's see. Nicholas is hoping for round 2, less of a free-for-all frenzy. Yeah, right. I wish. I would hope that would be the case, but I having a tough time believing it. And Travis, I genuinely wish I could get one, but it's not the cards. Oh, not in the cards. Ha 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 ha. Jeez, Travis, that was rough. That was a rough pun right there. I mean, like, I got it, but man, that was a real dad joke. That was good. I like it. How many kids you have? You have a lot of kids, so I approve. I approve of that one. Good work. It's all about making me laugh, so I like it. The other thing that I found is that EVGA is actually doing well, not right this second because I have none, but they are actually offering a per FE 12-pin cable. So basically, you'll be able to use the ugly, hideous. Oh my god, let's turn it sideways and jam it in, guys. Yeah. I don't know whose frickin' design idea that was, but you're fired. Get out. Just get out. Show yourself to the door. Don't let it hit it on your ass on the way out either, because what is this? Yeah. Anyways, so NVIDIA is actually offering the sleeved cable that will allow you to plug in the 12-pin cable for the Founders Edition, which this is supposed to work on. I guess it's just supposed to be an individually sleeved cable. Dual 8-pin or 12. I thought that this was supposed to replace the cable that actually goes from your power supply to the graphics card. I would think. That's my guess. Compatibility, let's see here. Yes, okay, so that is exactly what it is. It allows you to plug in one of your EVGA Supernovas or your GQs or your, the T2s or whatever you got here. There's a huge compatibility list on the website here. But they are selling the cable. It's single-sleeved. It's got cable combs in it already, and it's all black, so you can pick that up for $39.99 when they get them in stock. So, what are you going to do? For $40 for an extension cable, damn. Is it available to be customized? I would imagine it will be eventually, but who knows? I mean, EVGA has cables, and I'm pretty sure they have individually sleeved cables too, if I remember correctly. Maybe that's Thermaltake that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think it is. It might be Thermaltake. Yeah, unfortunately, you're probably going to have to get one custom made, which, we might know a place that might do that. Might know a place. So, if you are looking for one of those, I'm sure we can probably figure out, how to get it into your power supply or get it custom sleeved with custom different cables and stuff like that. But I will have to look into it a little bit more because, to be honest with you, this is the first time someone has actually asked. I can't exactly do it unless you ask, right? So I'll look into it, Nick, and I will get back to you. Would love to put one on a vertical mount from MMPC Tech and then make it all crazy. Yeah, that fan mount thing that he's got, the 120 millimeter fan mount GPU side mount thing is pretty dope, not gonna lie. And it's made out of really nice aluminum, I'm pretty sure. And obviously, Bill over at MMPC Tech does some really, really cool stuff. So I would back that as well. Definitely very, very cool stuff. Make sure you check that out. Travis tends to like him quite a bit, and I do too. He's a very, very cool guy, rad dude, and really does some awesome stuff. So that is what I found on EVGA's website for the 3080s and the 3090s as well. Now, the other thing that I was kind of looking at, and actually, funny enough, Greg Salazar from YouTube and from Twitter. Oh, no, that's not where I was going. That's not where I was going. That's where I was going. There it is. We were actually discussing the backplates of the 30 series and how, EVGA kind of didn't really do a great job, but some of the manufacturers have made backplates that look really, really nice on these cards. The design themselves might not necessarily be anything flashy. I kind of like this design. It's not bad. Obviously, this is the Gigabyte 3080 series, but I am more interested in this backplate and what that looks like. I think that looks freaking amazing. And considering a lot of the water blocks that are coming out right now, you have to buy the backplate separately. It's kind of neat that they have a backplate already on it that looks really good. And I honestly like the design of this particular one. This one obviously from Gigabyte. But EVGA has a backplate that doesn't look great. And I mean, Asus has one that looks okay. Zotac has one that looks okay. But this is the first one where I actually went, wow. All right. Wow. Wow. You know, and was pretty impressed. So, pretty cool stuff from Gigabyte. Make sure you check them out. They've got really nice stuff. And they will be having, I was told they have a lot of cards that should be coming up, especially for the 3090 series. But honestly, I don't know. It's going to be a grab bag just like any other time it is. Any other time a new card comes out, everybody's got to, I got to run to the store. It's like when it first snows. You know, I got to, that one guy, I got to get the bread and the milk. So, you know, that's my thought. Mr. James Daly himself and Timmy P. What's up, man? Thanks, guys, for joining. I appreciate it. Funny enough, Tim, you're in this show later on this afternoon. Thank you. If you guys didn't see, because we're going to move into a little bit of the modding section today, we try and keep our DDC pumps cool. Well, actually, we don't, but our good customer, Dean, ended up basically fabricating this little fan mount to work on the DDC pump that he's got here. Now, this is not for a water cooling setup that's inside of a computer. Let me preface it that, because it's not. No, doesn't. We don't do that. So, but this particular unit he's using for a completely off-the-wall type of setup. However, what he's actually doing with this is pretty unique and pretty cool. And he needed some sort of cooling solution to at least be able to vent off the heat that comes off the heatsink there. So he was able to fabricate this little baby fan to the bottom of it, which is pretty cool. And it slides right in his little setup there, and pretty neat stuff. So it doesn't snow in San Diego. Yeah, well, see, you're missing out on all the fun. Here in Rochester, we get anywhere from 160 to 200 inches a year, so it's all good. Oh, Jenna Kathleen, thank you for being here on the stream today. I appreciate it, babes. Your love and support is always welcome here. We were just talking about some custom things that we did find and that we saw. Speaking of custom things, I did just finally receive some HyperX memory. I got 128 gigs of pure amazingness from HyperX, aka Kingston. They were generous enough to donate the RAM to help us for the build that is coming up with the AMD and Aorus build, which will be featuring all sorts of really, really cool stuff. I can't really tell you much more about it other than that until it actually happens. So, now that we have all of the hardware, because we have it all. You can have it all. So we have all the hardware finally. So we're going to basically get 100% of the way done when it comes to having the build completed, and then it's going to have to be accessorized and Cerakoted and all sorts of stuff. So big shout out to HyperX. JNCS was actually the one to help us facilitate this, so big shout out to them as well, and thank you to everybody that's helping us with this build. AMD, HyperX, EVGA, Kingston, I already said AMD, Aorus. Did I say Aorus? Aorus, Gigabyte, Fantex, Darkside, Watercool. Yeah, I think that's it. So there's a bunch of people that are helping us with this build, so we are super excited to actually get rolling on this thing, and we'll be able to bring you more updates in the future here, now that we finally have all the hardware, right? That's actually, ooh, it's so pretty. Yeah, that's where this lovely piece is going to go in, so I can't wait to actually slap that bad boy in there. But we're excited to get going on the modding side of things. Speaking of modding, actually, I'm going to drag this down to here. Speaking of modding, our good friend Jeff over in the Netherlands took a beautiful shot of his heat killer water blocks that he just received from Watercool. This is actually a 2080 block, which is the stainless steel version. And this is the heat killer, obviously the Intel heat killer 4 version, which is also the stainless steel version. But again, he's putting together a couple new updates with his desk, and we're actually going to talk to him this week on Friday. We'll have some time to actually sit down. We'll probably do another setup showdown talk about some more builds and stuff like that, and see what we can do. Oh, 7 days left on the Black Panther Raffle build. Travis, if you can send me a link to that, I will blast it. I'll blast it while we're doing the show here. James, Daily Kevin, talk about builds. Who's excited for Cooler Master World Series 20? Who's joining? We are not really part of that. I'm not really sure if it's because manufacturers don't really see us as modders, or they see us as just modders, but they don't see us as like an actual company, or vice versa. They see it as a company and not modders, which is understandable. However, we probably won't be participating in the Cooler Master World Series 20. I do know that, let's see, who is that I know of? I know Nick. Nick Van Guth is going to be part of it, who is Termuda Square. He is there. He's going to be participating. I'm pretty sure Random Design is going to be there. Stefan. There's a couple other people that I know of that is just not popping in my head right this second, that will be there, and that will be definitely participating. So good luck to everybody that is there, and will be participating in that. I don't think that I don't think that we have the skills in order to do that or participate in that type of thing. Maybe someday we'll be, that caliber and have enough time to actually do that. But, to be honest with you, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Derek Wilson. That's right. I forgot about that. Derek is also going to be there. So it should be good. Should be good. Pedro, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it, mate. Nick, I need to do a scratch build with a Cooler Master case so I can join the dance. I don't think you have to do it in a Cooler Master case. I could be wrong. But you probably should use some Cooler Master parts at least. Right? I mean, come on. Let's be real here. So, again, big shout out to Jeff. We'll be talking to him later this week on Friday. So, make sure you swing back on Friday and we'll talk. It's kind of weird, guys. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Without having the ambient tone of the fan in the background and stuff like that, it's really weird to actually hear myself talk. It's kind of odd. It's kind of nice, but I don't know if I really like my voice. So it's like this love-hate relationship that I have going on here. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. So, as Travis was saying earlier, he is doing a Black Panther PC raffle. Basically, if you donate monies to his charity, you get entered into the raffle. Which is actually, this is a badass PC. I'm not gonna lie. It's got Threadripper in it, an MSI TRX 40 board. It's got a 5700 graphics card, 64 gigs of RAM. It's pretty cool. So the link I am actually going to paste into the chat right now. Boom. You guys can go ahead and take a look at that if you are interested. Give that a gander. Give him a like, a share, a tweet, and then you could potentially win this sweet little PC. So there's almost exactly a week left for you guys to enter. So it's pretty interesting. Pretty cool. Always hearing you talk is weird. Thanks, babes. I appreciate that. So make sure you go swing by the link that I just posted there in the Twitch and on everywhere that I posted it, because it goes to Restream, so it goes everywhere. But take a look at the link. If you guys want to enter, you definitely can. I mean, hell, you can enter in for $10, get you 10 entries, which isn't too bad. If you really want to win this thing and you want 500 entries, you can spend $200 and you can do that. But again, the last day is going to be September 30th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is an hour behind us? 2 hours behind us. 2 hours behind us. I think it's 2 hours. I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, go ahead, take a look at that. The link is in the chat here. Yeah, it's an hour behind. See, I have this little thing here. I don't know if it'll pop up if it... Oh, no, it doesn't. I have this little thing here that's called World Clocks, and I have all the different time zones in it for all the people that we talk to. So West Coast, Germany, Taiwan, and then magically I have a Shellback Tech. It doesn't even say U.S. Central, it just says Shellback. It's pretty funny. So, where's Brony? I want to put a face to the voice. Bruce, Brony is actually probably down at the warehouse. Let's see. I can actually probably pop over here, and I was actually looking on the Instagram. That's a Brony. That's a sad Brony, unfortunately. When we were trying to fit all of the stuff inside of the Fantex 719 case, which was not fitting anything, Brony and I were very sad because we had to, well, pick a different route. So maybe I'll actually have him on the show sometime. Maybe next week I'll have a guest speaker, Mr. Brony, the cable aficionado, because any of the cables that you see that are done on our PCs or anything like that, that's all Brony. I mean, the guy's incredible when it comes to that type of stuff. So, yeah, I'll have him on. And then you guys can see who it is and see who you're talking to on the phone, because I'm sure, some of you guys have called and actually talked to him and have no idea what he actually looks like. So, I get it. So, but that is our Brony, and I will, per our request, per the our viewers' request, I will definitely have him on sometime for you, Bruce. All right. I wanted to talk about this thing. That's pretty much all I can say. Is I just wanted to talk about this thing and see what you guys thought, because to be honest with you, I'm not sure how much I like it. I could I can see this being in a smaller mod, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Not a big fan. BarrowCH makes some pretty good stuff and they make the box fish reservoirs and a couple other things, and I do kind of like some of the directions that they're going in. Now this particular one is supposed to be a pump that's integrated, that's a water block as well. That looks chunky. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Isn't that SwiftTech? Yeah, I know, it kind of does look like that one. Again, I'm not really sure. I'm also not really sure what this whole third hole is about here. Like, I can understand it being like one in and out, but like, what is this one for? I'm not really sure. I don't. Yo no comprende. Okay? Just don't get it. So, oh, Frederick, yes, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. If there's anything else that you want to try and talk about or would like to talk about on the show, just please let us know. We'll be happy to oblige and try and figure out, either get you the answers if I don't have them, or we can discuss them as a group or whatever. So, absolutely. No problem. I can see it in an ITX build. This is what Travis is saying. That looks to fill the res. It's designed to basically become an AIO. Okay. All right. So there's going to be a fitting here that goes to a radiator, fitting here that goes to a radiator, and then that's your fill. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I could see it in something. I don't think I would ever use it, especially because I think that I'm almost 100% sure that's a DDC pump. So, nah, dog, nah. I'm all set. Kind of cool looking, I guess. But I'm not really sure. I don't know. And also, the other thing that I'm not seeing on here is how it actually connects to the computer. Is there multiple cables, like one that has to go, well, there's got to be power, right? So you got to have 12 volt. And then most likely, because that that screen on the front of it isn't just going to be, you know, like a rotating screen like it would be on, you know, one of the Aqua computer things or whatever. You're going to have to program it. So I would imagine it's probably got 2 or 3 cables, maybe 4. Now, I'm going to guess 3. You're going to have power. No, actually, I'm going to guess 4. You're going to have power, most likely. You're going to have RPM and readout for the actual pump speed and spinning and that type of thing. Then you're going to have the connection for the USB to actually operate and control that LCD screen. And then you're going to have the 4th, which is going to be your RGB controller. Because I can't imagine that RGB actually goes off the USB cable. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I think 12-volt PWM, LED, RGB, and USB for the data. Yeah, that is pretty much what I'm going to say, too. I would agree with that. Again, it might be good for, like, a small little ITX build. That might be cool. But to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, would you guys buy them? I mean, we might be able to get some. If you guys, you know, really want them. We could probably get them in stock for you. But, you know, I'd have to have some sort of interest and actual people that want them, you know, because I don't want to buy them and then just have them sit on the shelf and then sell them for like $20 later, because that's no fun. But I mean, if that's something that you guys think that you'd be interested in, drop it in the chat. Say yes, yay or nay would be my suggestion, and then I'll weigh the nays with the yays, and we'll see what we come out to be, you know? Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, that was just one of the things that I found when I was going through the internet. The other thing that I found when I was going through Facebook is, hey, look, it's you, Tim. It's Tim. Tim is actually starting a new build here inside of one of the, this is a Thermaltake P5 Core P5 case, which is pretty dope. And it has, I'm pretty sure that's a Core P5 case. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Tim. Please tell me if I'm wrong. But it has the distro board that's on the back there, which allows you to do the different tubing runs, obviously for the different holes here that are on the distro plate. And then it also has the D5 pump that's integrated into the bottom there. But the cool part about this actual build that he's got going on here is that the distro panel is actually the back plate of the PC, which is pretty cool. Oh, it's a distro case. That's what it is. Okay. It does look like a Core P5, not gonna lie. It pretty much is a Core P5, but it's got a distro plate on it. So this is actually from Thermaltake. And again, they've got a pretty neat little design on the back here. You got the Thermaltake logo that's etched into the plate here. And it looks like it's a pretty neat design. Not gonna lie, I think it's pretty cool looking. And hey, I mean, that'd look pretty dope mounted on the wall. Not gonna lie. I mean, I think that would be pretty neat. So you know, Tim, when you're done with this, you just mail it right on over to New York, and we'll take care of it for you. You know, we'll put it on display and use it. You know, when you're done. That's all. It's all good. Appreciate it. You know, when you get a chance, just send it on over. Appreciate that. Anyways, big shout out to Tim. He does a lot of really, really cool stuff. If you want to take a look at him on Instagram, it's PC_works, WERKZ. And he does all sorts of fun stuff, especially with the Thermaltake gear. I call him the Thermaltake guru, and he has touched more Thermaltake than I think I ever have or ever will. So, good looks to him. He's always been great to us. Really nice guy, and knows what he's doing. So, give him a like, a share, a tweet, a follow, that type of thing, and he would appreciate that very, very much. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing good there. Oh, okay. All right. So, I know that computers and cars, most of the time, a lot of the time, go hand in hand. But this kind of got brought up. I'm not really sure why, but if you guys haven't seen the last Gymkhana 10, which is the last Ken Block drift video, pretty much that they made until they were done with it, I went and rewatched this today, and I couldn't. I was kind of blown by the amount of like cinematography that actually goes into making one of these. I'm gonna turn the volume down because it's just gonna be bam 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 bam. But they've got some really cool stuff that's actually happening inside of this this video here. Anywhere from, you know, transitions to him being in different cars to being on in different tracks in different places in the world. I mean, all sorts of crazy goodness that he's got going on here. But I really enjoy the cinematography and all the different camera and angles and all sorts of nonsense that they got going on in these videos. So I definitely highly recommend Ken Block's Gymkhana 10. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. It's worth the 20 minutes of oh my god craziness. And if you've ever been to any of these places around the world, you'll be like probably stunned by the different different things that he's doing drifts around and stuff like that. Kevin Block. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. The lady gets mad at me when I do fun car things like that. So I gotta keep it down to a minimum, you know. No big drifts around the corners and stuff like that. You know. But when I'm by myself, I fly around doing drifts and all sorts of stuff when it's snowing out and woo, drifts in air and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I'm not doing drifts in air and stuff like that. I recommend you definitely don't do this to your car because, well, you know, your car's probably not set up for this. Like with the dual load shock system and stuff like that. Yeah, I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So, but if you are interested, definitely give this a gander. I will link this. Yes, share. Give me a second here. Copy. Here is the link. It is in the chat. Give it a gander if you got a second. Yeah, I saw that. I wanted to actually use that next. I'm going to use that next show, Travis. I saw that because I thought that was pretty neat. Because that's going to lead into my next thing, and we'll see what they say about the 30 series. So, yes, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. Oh, my God, he totally ripped that tire right off. If you saw that impact, oh, my God, that was rough. That was rough. So, yeah, go give that a shot. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I like it. On Twitter, we'll get to that in a second here. We already talked about the PC raffle. Yep, okay, cool. All right, so there was a little bit of confusion on the Instagram and on the Facebooks and the Twitter and stuff like that. People are like, ew, what is that backplate? This is just an example, okay? It's just an example. If you want a custom printed backplate for your 3080/3090 and you order one of these Alphacool blocks, you could be one of 10 people that actually could get it. You'd get it for free too. So if you were one of the first 10 people to order this Alphacool IceBlock Aurora Plexi GPX-N RTX 3090 3080 with backplate reference, what we'll do is actually we'll sell you one of these, obviously, get into contact with you, and what we'll do is we're working with Performance-PCs, those guys down in Florida there that also do the water cooling stuff. We're actually working with them to get 3D, well, not 3D printed, but printed backplates. So this is just an example. If you don't like this design or this graphic or anything like that, that's no big deal, dog. We got you. We got you. We'll get you set up with a nice printed one, whatever you'd like on there, as long as it's high enough resolution. We will definitely get you set up with a awesome backplate that has been printed. But again, it is for the first 10 people that order, and I'm pretty sure 2 are already gone. So you better get on that if you're looking for one. Just saying. These blocks are actually pretty neat too. We just got them in stock. I have a stack of them down at the other end there, and these are available. So if you guys are looking to get one, we definitely do have them. They look pretty cool. They kind of look like a distro board for a graphics card. So, but I'll be showing some more photos of those later on in the week with our social media and stuff like that. So make sure that you continue to follow us, share, like, tweet, all that type of stuff, and we will get right to it. And we'll see what we can do. We'll get you updated with all of the lovely goodies that we have coming out in the next couple weeks. Because I know that everybody's going to be releasing their blocks soon. Once the 3090s come out and stuff like that, we'll have even more. So it should be fun. That should be fun. All right, let me catch up here. You know, he has like 4 or 5 different cars looking all the same. Yeah. Actually, Jonathan, I got to see one of the videos that he did. Oh, where the hell was I? I was somewhere, and I got to see him actually drive by, and yeah, that is actually 100% true. They have 4 or 5 unicorns, which is the twin turbo Ford pickup truck. They have like 3 or 4 of the Focus RSs and all that type of stuff. They bring them with them that way if he wrecks one, which he's going to. They have the ability to just give it right to him and send it. So, but there's some for jump, another for drift, and others for going straight. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that is 100% true. Water cooling costs less than cars. That is true. Between water cooling, I mean, I'm trying to think of different hobbies here, right? So you got guns are one of them, right? Guns are about the same price as water cooling. They're expensive as hell. Water cooling isn't exactly cheap either, so that's pretty expensive. Bowling can be pretty expensive too. I mean, you could spend $700-800 on a bowling ball. That's for sure. Paintball, even worse. Oh my god, I spent like $3,000 on just the gun. Intimidator Pro, what's up? Yeah, with an HPA tank and all that stuff. Halo B hopper with the Halo Pro board that's in there. The Victory board. Yeah, you can spend all sorts of money in all sorts of different ways. But yeah, I mean, water cooling is pretty much one of the higher ones there. So I don't tweet or Instagram, but it'd be nice to get a newsletter on deals. I need to stock up on Mod Water. Oh, Mod Water. Well, actually, we just made a fresh batch of that stuff. We have obviously the blue and the red and the green. But yes, definitely we can help you out with that. Bruce, if you need some sort of custom color too, just let us know. Send us an email to support@modmymods.com, and we will get you set up with a custom color batch of it as well. Jonathan, at least my $3,000 suspension still has some value compared to my $3,000 3-year-old PC. Yeah, I understand that because PC parts pretty much are almost as bad as cars, if not boats. As soon as you buy the boat, you put it on the trailer, it's already depreciated like $5,000. So, just saying. We should make an event where we go play paintball between us guys. Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, you sure, Jonathan? You really want to go home with that many welts and stuff? I mean, we can do that. We can do that if you really want to. So, for sure, the 4-inch rough country kit is on my list. Travis is saying the 4-inch rough country kit is on my wish list for the Jeep so I can get some better tires for the winter. Yes, you just got one of those Jeeps. Those are awesome. When you do the 4-inch rough country, you might want to do the 2-inch leaf spacers, right? Because you got leaves in the back, I'm pretty sure. So you could do the spacers for the back there, and then you can also get the spacers for the front, I think, as well. That'll give you just an extra 2 inches or so of clearance. But yeah, definitely a good idea. Well, he says after COVID, airsoft is even worse than paintball. Oh my god, yeah. Holy cow. Airsoft is just as expensive as real guns. I don't understand. It's unbelievable. You're an easy target. You know what? That's a lot of talk for you up there, Mr. Canadian. Mr. Montreal, why don't you come on over this border and come find out? Huh? I'm in. I'm down. I'll get you set up. We'll go. I will do a one-on-one. How about that? And we'll live stream it. That's all right. I'm better in real life than at game. Yeah, no, that's my line. I'm better in real life than at the game. You're better at the game than I am in real life. But come on now. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I love you, Jonathan. You know that. I appreciate it. And yeah, definitely. Let's play some paintball. Let's just get down here and come visit us whenever this whole COVID crap is done with. That'd be great. That'd be great. It'd be nice to see everybody, Be nice to go back to some sort of normal. It'd be great. All right, so the last but not least, the one thing that I did want to show off is that want to know how to get more performance from Crysis remastered PC version. Here's how the game runs across the range of GPUs. Here's our performance. This is from Overclock 3D. I'm going to click the link because, well, somebody did just pick this up today. And I was like, well, I got a 7920X and 2080 Ti. I should be able to run this bad boy at full blast and just send it, right? Yeah, no, hot no. That's a no. So, 4K at 144 hertz, it chokes pretty hard. You guys want to see? You want to see it? Yeah, I do too. All right, so here's what we'll do is I will switch on over to here for a second. I'm gonna clear off my screens. We're gonna move this over here. Actually, we just downsize that. We move this guy over here. Yeah, and we just slide that one right up over there, and then close that out. And then we'll go to this, so you can see my disgusting desktop that has all sorts of craziness going on over here. And let's double click this awesome video game that I didn't realize how much time I spent in until it loaded. And then I was like, oh, right, that interface. Right, yeah. I played the living crap out of this game, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. No?
Achieved with CryEngine.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. There it is. There it is. Okay. All right, cool. Enter to continue. Enter. That's right. Crysis remastered. Right. Okay. What? We already did this. Why are we doing it again? See, it saved the blue, but yet you're not. What are you gonna do? Okay, campaign. Let's continue game. I didn't get anywhere, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm still in the first 20 minutes of the game, not even the first 10 minutes of the game. I actually stopped right before the most iconic scene in the whole franchise. The opening scene, right? So, I am right there, and we shall see. It should be pretty cool. It would be nice to have Joe trilling with you for one stream. You know, I would love to have Joe down here and contribute. I don't know if he is able to do that just yet, but I think in the next week or so he'll be able to, just because of the fact that he's busy with the new integration system that we're working on with the website. So we're getting there. We're actually making some pretty big moves to make everything a lot easier and a lot better, more fluid. So yeah, just to come say hi. Yeah, I know.
Good job.
I think Joe should be up here too. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Why is do you see the cursor? Why is the cursor there? Oh, okay, now, oh God. All right, so we are at 4K, everything cranked to the max and everything like that, and I'm getting a hot 60 frames a second. Yep. Hot 60. All right, so now we're gonna go back in here and we're gonna go to, yes, I agree. Video settings here, graphics. I'm gonna turn VSync off, right? And oh, right, I only have it on 2K right now, which is pretty interesting. All right, so let's put it up to 4K. All right, put it up to 4K. Hopefully that didn't just bork everything. Yep, that's fine. Except for now I need to Alt-Tab so I can... There we go. Okay, there it is. All right, we're back. Hopefully. All right, cool. All right, so display frequency, we'll do it at 144. Here's where I got. I put the texture quality to can it run Crysis, that's kind of funny that that's one of the options. It's like low, medium, high, very high, and can it run Crysis. That's good. Good work, guys. Good work, Crytek. That was pretty funny. So I turned shadows down because shadows is always one of the big, heavy hitters for graphics, right? So between shadows, shaders, and some of the other things here, I just put everything else to high. And I wanted to see how badly it is. But it's not, I mean, it's not bad, but that's only 60 frames a second. Yeah, it's pretty rough. But I thought your monitor was 1440p. My home monitor is 1440p. This one is actually 2160. So this is actually a 4K monitor. This one here at work, the 27-inch. But at home, the 32-inch is a 2K. HDR also, where is that? Don't know if you can do that. Didn't see HDR. Yeah, HDR is unchecked for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Because this monitor definitely supports HDR, which is kind of upsetting. So... And I hate motion blur in most games too. I would agree with that. But, again, it's kind of sad. Oh, okay, there you go. No motion blur is 40. Okay, there's 60. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I mean, it's definitely not 144 or 120 or anything like that. So it's not terrible. But I mean, it definitely looks good, right? I mean, I don't know.
AOZ is overrun. Psycho and I are moving to the signal location.
Okay.
Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the path up the valley, so deal with that first. Transmitting the coordinates now.
All right. Well, they got stuff going on. All right, Shellback, Travis, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Ooh. I will see you later, my friend. Whoops. I was holding the wrong button. See, now at one point in time, E... Oh, it's Q. That's what it is. Alright, so middle mouse button never used to be my bind for the quick mouse and keyboard setups. Where's that? Yeah, suit quick menu. Always was Q. I never really used any of these quick things. Enter is F. Look, move, that's fine. Where's crouch? Crouch is control. Okay. I still don't think it's 60. Something looks off. I agree.
AOZ is overrun. Psycho and I are moving to the signal location.
To be honest, better than 60, but
so deal with that first. Transmitting the coordinates now.
I'm not really sure why. All right, Bruce. Bruce has got to go too. Thanks again for swinging by. We have another stream on Friday that we will be doing all sorts of other fun things. So make sure you stop by again. Thanks for being here. Oh, you saw me? Get out of here with that nonsense. Oh. There's some lag there. Holy cow. That was rough. Alright, so now that you're saying that, yeah, it might be a streaming thing, it's very possible. I think I have the output going out as 60 frames a second, but it could just be the fact that I have everything cranked up so high. Also, the internet here isn't the greatest when it comes to output. So it very well could be that it's a little laggy or it doesn't look exactly right, because I think that the output settings are still, I mean, they're 1080, but I think they're only 1080 at 30. They might be 1080 at 60. No, I think it's 1080 at 30 because what are you two little scumbags doing? Again, the output that you need, the upload speed that you need in order to do 1080 at that speed is at least, I think it's like 12 megabits a second, and megabytes a second. Bits, bytes, I don't know. What's up, dog? You just gonna hang out there?
Maximum strength.
Oh, come on. Oh, because I have it on hard. That's probably why.
Nomad, find cover. Your suit's taking
Aha.
damage. You're taking fire. Switch to armor mode.
Anybody else? No? Okay.
Listen up. We've tracked the distress signal to a valley 3 clicks due east. Psycho and I are inbound. Get to the rendezvous, but be advised. Enemy forces are dug in deep.
Copy, Prophet.
Right. I forgot. You can drive the truck and then blow it up by shooting the gas tank. Right there. Yeah. Is there a way that you can see the outside of the truck? Oh, I don't think so. What you can do is you can... Oops. Oh, you have to get out first. Okay, so it's cloak. Switch it to the other right. Yeah. There's a ghost driving the truck. Oh no! Alright, gotta go. See you guys.
Nomad, get to that checkpoint. Use speed mode. Nomad, I'm reading a lot of enemy activity close to your position. Keep a low profile.
Yeah,
If they spot
low
you, they'll call in
profile
reinforcements.
isn't exactly in my... Whoa, hey now. Dude, you were shooting at me through a rock.
We have a man down.
Like, what is that? Do you see that? It's coming through the rock. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Looks like you're playing on the CPU. Yeah, I know, dude. Like, I don't understand. There's no reason that I should be hitting 50 frames a second here, right? Like, 7920 with a 2080 Ti and 64 gigs of RAM. There's no reason. I'm a little concernicist, to be perfectly honest with you, because that doesn't really make much sense to me. I'm not really sure why. Okay, alright. That. Okay, apparently I have enough. Alright. Okay, alright, okay. And gone. See you later. Gotta go. Oh, Hiss, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. Yes, this is Crysis Remaster, and I am, for some reason, oh my god. I'm getting really bad frame rates, just so we're clear. It could be because... What? I shot you in the head. I keep doing that was Tarkov right there, because I keep trying to peek the corner using Q and E to bend around the corner, and it's not working.
I read additional KPA headed your way.
Do I have any grenades? I have no grenades. Alright.
Maximum strength.
Ooh, there's a lot more than I thought. How come it takes you more than one shot to get killed? Okay, that's not an ideal place for you to reload. Like, come on.
Nomad, I'm ready to
Crytek.
remove enemy activity close to your position. Keep a low profile. If they spot you, they'll call in reinforcements. Nomad, get to that checkpoint. Use speed mode.
Yeah, don't worry about the random flashlight that's just hanging around. It's fine. Yeah, run on by. It's okay. What? Dude, you can't even see me. Don't even. Don't even. I'm so sick of it. I'm sorry, if you're shooting an AK-74, that is 7.62 by 39. And that should easily drop anyone, even if you're wearing armor and you take 3 to the chest. It's still gonna not feel great and you should fall down. That's just me. It's just me, though. Oh, come on. Yes, yeah. You know what I enjoy more than anything, though? Hey, buddy. He can punch him. Which is a lot of fun, actually. So let's go. There's a guy that's over here.
Maximum speed. Maximum
Oh,
strength.
it's all the way up top? Well, that's not fun. Fine. The hell with you. I'll let him go. Let him go for now. He's lucky.
Engaged.
Let's go do some damage, shall we? You know, let's just choke a few folks. Right by the neck. Oh, you saw me? Get out of here. You didn't see nothing.
Maximum armor.
See? Nobody saw nothing. Alright, just chill out.
Engaged.
You're right. Oh, 70. You're right. 74 is 5 by 45 or 5.45 by 39M. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Maximum strength.
47 is 7.62 by 39. That's what it was. Sorry. Backwards. Backwards. I had it backwards. Alright, here we go. Let's go with this one. Yeah. Yeah! Oh! That did not work as well as I wanted it to. I wanted to do the power jump, which you have to press and hold. Ooh, yeah, okay. Alright, that'll work. Whoosh. There's no way you guys are shooting at me way out there. That is them. Wow, that's pretty funny. Can I change seats and back this up a little bit? Oh yeah, perfect. Hey guys. What are you calling? Oh, you bastard.
Maximum speed. Maximum strength. Maximum armor.
Dude, you caught a bullet to the neck. I'm sorry. You're dead.
I read additional KPA headed your way.
Really? You're standing next to a... I mean, that was kind of cool, right? Well, there's a boat. And the... Wow, there's guys getting off the boat. Alright, it's probably a good place to sit.
Maximum speed. Maximum strength.
You must be close.
There's a dude in the water shooting at me. Isn't that cute?
Lost contact.
Alright.
Maximum strength.
Take some of that. Thanks, guys. Alright. Well, now that that's all done with, let's keep on moving, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, I think so.
Nomad, JSOC indicates that the KPA have a command post on the Eastern Peninsula. I need you to infiltrate and check for
shoot the
intel on
birds.
enemy emplacements.
Oh
I'm
my god,
uploading
you can shoot the
coordinates
birds.
now.
Roger
Did you
that.
shoot the birds in the first one?
We're short on time, Nomad, so make use of your speed mode.
Energy critical.
Surprised they're not flying away, though. It's kind of upsetting. So yeah, this is Crysis. This is the Crysis remastered. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm kind of disappointed with our frame rate here, considering the GPU is actually getting relatively warm, which is kind of cool. It is doing its boost clock so far of 1875, which is neat. It is using about 10 gigs of RAM. The CPU is actually relatively hot as well. I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that, well, I'm only hitting 60. You know, it is what it is. Like, I guess I understand, but I don't at the same time. Because, like, I mean, why is it that Red Dead Redemption 2, which has probably equally as taxing graphics as this does, considering this is a remade game, can play at 120 no problem? It has tough time with 144, but I mean that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty good. It's relatively nice to look at. I'm gonna have to tweak it though quite a bit more. Ooh, there's a plane. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to tweak it a bit more because this is just, yeah, there you go. I'm looking at the big area that you pretty much start at, and I'm getting 36 frames a second. There's no reason for that. So, unfortunately, on that note, I think that's where we're gonna end it today, guys. Again, I appreciate everybody joining me today this afternoon. Hopefully, we got a chance to talk about some things that you did want to talk about. If there's any suggestions, concerns, complaints that you guys have about the show or what you'd like to see, I know on Friday we are going to do another setup showdown. So if you are looking for a little bit more out of the builds and stuff like that, we will have a special guest. My buddy Jeffrey from the Netherlands, Jabulb, will be on with us as well. We'll get to talk to him and do some fun things as well. But if you have any other concerns, like I said, let me know. Shoot me a message, shoot us a message, send us an email, whatever you'd like. I'm going to go through the chat here real quick. Hiss, I'll be putting in an order to... Okay, cool. Sounds good. Thank you. Makes me wonder if they tax GPUs on purpose, as that was always making the shtick. Can it run Crysis? Yeah, I mean, this graphics card should not be being, like, I don't know what it's doing for usage right now. I'm gonna have to go through my settings and see what it actually is set up to, or where it's peaking and stuff like that, but this should not be bottlenecking. I'm sorry. It's not an old chip. It's not like it's a crazy super wide monitor. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, but that's beside the point. I will work on it and get back to you guys and let you know, hopefully this Friday, and we'll go from there. So, again, thanks everybody for joining me today, this afternoon. Hope you had a wonderful day, and we will see you on Friday. So, have a good rest of the week.